What's going on, Pokemon Masters? PokemonTripHD, we're back today with some more Pokemon. We're going to have a live Wi-Fi battles today up against Pranik. And the link to his Twitter will be down in the description below. I believe his Twitter is Aka Lucario or Aura Lucario. One of those. His Twitter link is down in the description below, though. And remember, if you want to battle me, my Twitter link is also down in the description below where I ask for battles and such. So, we're in the Mixed OU tier, and we're using the same team that we used in the last battle. I'm sorry, the last battle was about 2 days ago. I've been pretty busy. So, our team is Mega Sharpedo, what's its name? Rhydon, Sylveon, Jolteon, Funky Monkey, Infernape, and Latias. So it's a pretty good team. Latias is our defogger, of course. It's a hyper-offensive team with a rocker and a defogger. So that's pretty much the team, and it's a pretty good team. And in the comment section down below, let me know who you think is going to do the best on our team today. I think it's probably going to be Latias, because I really like Latias, and I feel pretty comfortable with Latias. And let's just get right into it. Let's go Party Pokemon, and let me get ready to take a picture of his team before I forget, because I'm probably going to end up forgetting if I don't do it now. So looking at his team, that's a good team. That is a great team, and if this thing would load, I would definitely take a picture, though. There we go, loaded. Not bad. Okay, so his team looks like Rotom Wash, Scizor, Goodra, Chandelure, and Pinsir and Scrafty. It's probably going to be a Mega Pinsir, which is kind of annoying because Mega Pinsir is BL, and yeah, it's BL, and you can't, I don't know, it's 3 OU, but whatever, it doesn't really matter to me. So, let me see here. Let me see. Rotom Wash. How do we beat Rotom Wash? We can't beat Rotom Wash. we can't beat it. He has nothing immune to the Volt Switch, though, so I think I'm going to lead off with Jolteon. He has nothing immune to the Volt Switch. He may lead off with Chandelure. If it's a Scarf Chandelure, then he can't outspeed us, but I'm not too afraid of that. I'm not super duper afraid of that. So, yeah, I think that's going to be our lead. How do we win this match? I think if we can get off about 40 or 50% off on the Rotom Wash, we can probably... And my dog just barked. We can probably win with a crunch. So I'm going to try doing that. I don't know what my dog's doing. What are you guys barking at? So I'm probably going to try doing that. Also, Sylveon does pretty darn good against his team. I don't know why it's barking. Hey, what are you barking at? There's nothing over there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try doing. Infernape is also pretty good in this matchup. I'm going to press confirm. And Infernape is pretty good in this matchup. The only thing is that Chandelure kind of walls it. Doesn't really wall it, though, but it's kind of... It just gets in the way of Infernape doing a ton of work to his team. Alright, so we should be back. Sorry about that. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I'm assuming same leads. I'm going to assume same leads. So I'm going to lead off with Jolteon again, because I'm assuming we're just going to lead off with the same Pokemon. And there we go. Let's press confirm. And I guess we're leading the same leads again. I don't know what that was all about, but whatever. It's fine. Hopefully I cut that part out. If I didn't, I'm sorry. You were just staring at me doing nothing for a little bit. So I'm sorry if I did not cut that out, but I'm pretty sure I would cut that out. Because I don't know. If I remember, I'm going to cut it out at least. So here's the Jolteon lead. Let's see who he leads off with. And it's the Rotom Wash. It is the Rotom Wash. Okay, so same leads, and that's good. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch though. I guess he just, I don't know what he did. He didn't have time to change anything because we didn't back out or anything like that. So everything is the exact same as it was last time. I'm gonna Volt Switch out of here. I'm gonna go out into the Latias if he stays in. If he does not stay in, I'm gonna Volt Switch out depending on who he switches out into. So we'll see. He's either gonna Hydro Pump or Will-O-Wisp. He's not gonna Volt Switch out on a Jolteon. So we should be in the clear right now to just go for the Volt Switch. Yeah, I think we should be in the clear to go for the Volt Switch. Because the Choice Specs Volt Switch is actually going to do a lot of damage to pretty much anything on his team. In all honesty, nothing except the Goodra. I guess Goodra kind of wants to take it, but honestly, Goodra doesn't want to take it all too much either. So he is going to stay in, actually. Let's see how much this does. It's going to do... That does just about half. It procs his Citrus Berry. So Citrus Berry Rotom Wash. I have not seen that ever, except in VGC. So... there's that. And we're probably just going to go out to Latias. And by probably, I mean we are. We're just going to go right out to Latias. So here's Latias. We're going to swap right into Latias. He's either going to Hydro Pump or go for the Will-O-Wisp. As he does go for the Will-O-Wisp, he connects it, which is fine by me. I am going to drop a Draco Meteor right now because I don't want to Side Shock because he's probably defensive. If I drop a Draco, only thing that can come in is a Scizor, and I can't just HP Fire after that. So we're going to drop a Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor does a lot to his team. And also, he has no way to set up hazards, so that's nice. That is really nice. He has nothing to set up hazards. Yeah, something's going to die right now. Something's going to faint right now on this turn, so that's nice. I think it's probably going to end up being this Rotom Wash, though. This Rotom Wash is really probably the only thing stopping Sharpedo from putting in a lot of work against his team. Rotom Wash and kind of the Scrafty, really. Those are the only two things. I say kind of Scrafty because Scrafty doesn't really stop at all. Doesn't really stop Sharpedo from putting in a lot of work. So here's Draco Meteor. It's going to knock him out because it's Life Orb. It's special. It's just, down he goes. Down goes a Rotom Wash. Rotom's going to faint. He could go out to Scrafty now, though, and start setting up, which, in that case, I would have to water off the Latias because I cannot let him set up a Dragon Dance for free. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. That's probably what he's going to do, in all honesty. If he goes out to Scizor, I am just going to HP Fire. If he goes out into, if he goes out to Scrafty, I kind of disable him. He's actually going to go out to Chandelure, which is interesting. He's not going to energy Ball. He's probably going to Shadow Ball. My dog just sneezed. He's probably going to Shadow Ball. I'm going to go ahead and go out into Ryan, predicting the Shadow Ball. Because he can actually take a Shadow Ball fairly well. And he has no Defogger besides the Scizor, but, yeah. We're going to go out to Ryan. We don't really need Ryan for this matchup. In all honesty, we don't need Ryan all too much. So we're going to go to Ryan. If he does go for the Energy Ball, predicting the Rhydon, that is fine by me. Down goes Ryan. Ryan is going to go down if that happens. He's not. He's going to go for this Shadow Ball. We are Eviolite, so we should eat this up kind of well. Yeah, he got to crit. So and he gets a special defense drop. That's horrible. That is completely horrible. I'm going to set up the rocks in case for some miraculous reason. No, he just stays in and makes that decision pretty darn easy for him. So down goes Ryan. I cannot believe he's got a crit and a special defense drop. That is, that's pretty unlucky. That is pretty darn unlucky. I can't just go to Sharpedo right now, and that's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do. Let's see. What's your speed, Sharpedo? 147. We should outspeed him. We should outspeed a Chandelure. We should. I say should because I'm not quite too sure, but I'm gonna go out into Sharpedo. I'm really hoping. I'm pretty sure we do. I'm pretty sure we do. I am gonna check just to make sure because I don't want the Chandelure to swap a moves, go for the Energy Ball as I go for an attacking move, and that would really stink. So let's see. Chandelure, if he's Choice Scarf, he's base 80 speed. How much speed does he get? He gets 132 if he's modest. Let's see, timid. He gets 145 if he's timid. Okay, Sharpedo, what's your speed? You're 147. Yes, we do outspeed him. Shadow Ball's not going to do all too much. So I'm just going to say in right now, I'm going to go for this Waterfall because if he goes out into Scrafty, Waterfall is going to do more than a Crunchy do. He is going to withdraw, so that's nice. That is fine by me. Probably out into the Scrafty, in all honesty. No, he actually goes out into the Scizor. We're going to get a Waterfall off on this Scizor, and it should do actually a pretty decent chunk. Well, let's see how much this does. Should do a decent chunk. Let's see. That's actually going to do a lot, and I think we could possibly sweep right now. If we... I think we could sweep if I Mega Evolve and go for the Crunch. Let me see. I don't think we can sweep, actually. We can't sweep. We can't sweep, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to go for the Crunch right now. I'm going to go for it. If he goes for a Bullet Punch, that's the only way he's going to outspeed. Unless he, well, even if it's Choice Scarf, we outspeed because we're at +1 now. So we're Mega Sharpedo. Gonna go for this Crunch. Mega Sharpedo is such a great Mega. I love this thing. He is gonna go for the Bullet Punch. Probably Banded Bullet Punch. Gonna get off some, yeah, that looks kind of like Banded damage. We're gonna get this Crunch off. It's gonna take out the Scizor without a doubt. Without a doubt. Down goes the Scizor. Down he goes. Scizor is gone. So that's both of his OU Pokemon are gone right now. All he has left is 4 UU or under Pokemon. Unless that Scizor is, or not Scizor, unless the Pinsir is Mega. It's actually kind of interesting how he brought Scizor and Pinsir. That's actually really interesting. I like that a lot. I really like that. I really do like that. Let me see. He's going to go out to Scrafty. Okay. All right. Scrafty is here. Scrafty is here. Scrafty's probably just going to Drain Punch. He's not going to knock off, so I could go out into Sylveon right now. But, I kind of just want a Waterfall. I really just want a Waterfall. This thing would be nice, though, because it outspeeds Chandelure, so I think I'm going to keep him around. Yeah, I think I'm going to try keeping him around. I'm going to... No, I can't. If he sets up a Dragon Dance, though, I think I lose. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to let Sharpedo go down. Because if he does... Oh, no, but I can't. Because Sharpedo kind of beats the Goodra. That's another big reason. But... I do have... I have Latias for that. Yeah, I'm not going to let him set up a Dragon Dance. I'm going to go for the Waterfall. We always have a chance to flinch. I'm not going to hope for the flinch, but we always have a chance. And 2 Waterfalls should be enough to knock him out. Unless he's a Bulk Up Scrafty, which would kind of suck. We get a crit, though, and we get a flinch. And that definitely makes up for the crit special defense drop that he got, so I'm kind of happy. But that's actually nice. When I don't hope for Hax, we get Hax, so that's interesting. We're going to go for a Waterfall again. I can't believe it actually did that little. I thought it would do a lot more. He's leftovers, though. I had a voice crack as I said that, too. Whatever. Whatever. And down goes the Scrafty, and that was really his one way to stop Sharpedo. And I do believe Sharpedo can pretty much clean up right now. So that was really, wow. The crit flinch mattered a lot. It really mattered. It mattered way too much. It mattered way too much, though. It mattered way too much because that basically... Well, he could go out to Goodra right now. If he goes out to anybody other than Goodra, that's a bad play. Goes out to Pinsir, that is a bad play because a Crunch will take him out. I do think a Crunch will take him out at least. I'm going to go for the Crunch. It might not actually take him out. I'm not so sure. Because Pinsir, actually Mega Pinsir has some decent, I just can't talk today, has some decent defensive block. So he is a Mega Pinsir, so that's fine, it happens. And he's probably gonna go for the quick attack. We might not take this quick attack. I really hope we can though. Yeah, he's actually not even gonna go for the quick attack. We're gonna go for this crunch. That actually might knock him out. And it doesn't knock him out. He's gonna go for the X-Scissor. I don't know. He's gonna knock it. He goes for the Mr. Tonberry and he knocks me out, so that stinks. So it's not actually a Mega Pinsir sweep, which whatever. I can go out into Jolteon, I can go out into Infernape and Mach Punch. I'm gonna go out to Jolteon. I do think Jolteon is the better play because I can just Volt Switch out of here. I can knock this thing out if he can't go out into his Chandelure, so we're just gonna Volt Switch. Just gonna Volt Switch out of here. Just gonna Volt Switch on out of here. And he's actually gonna withdraw as I go for the Volt Switch. He wants to save this Mega Pinsir. I'm not quite sure why. He's gonna go out to Guja as I go for the Volt Switch, so that's fine. We're gonna get decent Switch initiative, I guess. Decent. There is the Volt Switch. It's really gonna do nothing. It's really gonna do nothing to that Guja. Guja is so fat. And I can just go out into Latias and I can go for the Side Shock, I believe, or I can drop a Draco. I'm gonna go out to Latias though, without a doubt. I'm going out to Latias and I'm gonna drop a Draco meter because Side Shock lands for sure though. Side Shock is guaranteed to land. But a Draco meter will knock him out. Let me see. There's been some hacks, so I kind of don't want to rely on hacks happening. So I'm just going to go for a Side Shock, actually. I don't want to risk missing a Draco meter right now because I just need some damage off on this Guja. Plus, he's probably Salt Vested. So, yeah, that Side Shock does a lot of damage. A lot better than missing. So, he's going to go for the Dragon Pulse. That's going to take out Latias. That is definitely going to take out Latias. Yeah, it does take out Latias. I'm not really too bulky, so that's probably why. So, down goes the Latias, and Latias is down. Latias is definitely down, and I can go into... I kind of need to go out into Sylveon right now, which kind of stinks, but let me see. Funky Monkey, I have those moves. I'm going to go out to Funky Monkey, actually. I'm going to go out to our Funky Monkey, and I'm actually going to check whether a Thunder Punch, how much does a Thunder Punch do? A Thunder Punch to a Guja. Let's see. Guja, OU Assault Vest, level 50. Close Combat does a lot of damage, but we don't have Close Combat. We have Thunder Punch. Well, we do have Close Combat. We have Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch does 18 to 22. He's definitely above 18 to 22. So I'm actually going to go for the... How much does a Mach Punch do, though? How much does a Mach Punch do? Mach Punch does 30 to 36. I'm going to go for the Mach Punch, actually. I don't want to Close Combat and get my defenses lowered. So we're going to Mach Punch. We're going to take this thing out, and down goes the Guja. Yes, down goes Guja, luckily. It didn't look like a roll to me. It looked like he had 30%. It does 30 to 36, so it all depends. Also, that's not even max attack. I believe I'm max attack. So down he goes, he's gone. And let me see, Pinsir, what's Pinsir's base speed? Mega Pinsir, base speed is 105. We actually outspeed this Mega Pinsir if he goes down to it. He actually goes out to the Chandelure, so that's fine by me. He saw the Life Orb already. I'm gonna go for the Thunder Punch because I don't really need to save this Infernape for much. Pinsir can quick attack. I know Pinsir's at like 2 HP, but he can still quick attack. He can still do it. He's going to Shadow Ball. We should take a Shadow Ball. We do not have this thing as Scarf now, though, so that's good to know. Shadow Ball is going to do way too much damage as we go for this Thunder Punch, and that's going to not quite knock him out. We do get another crit, though, so that's kind of funny. That crit's kind of funny, and let me see. I don't really want to swap out because swapping out would just not be fun. So I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch, sack off Infernape. We kind of need to right now. Kind of need to just sack him off, so that's going to do. Yeah, it does do a little bit. Does a little bit of damage, and I'm just going to go out to Sylveon. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball because we can take his Shadow Ball and we can hit him with our Shadow Ball. We know he's Scarfed because he has to hit our Infernape, and Infernape is pretty fast. Base 108 speed is pretty darn fast. So let's go for this Shadow Ball. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball, not a Hyper Voice because I know it gets boosted, but I think Ghost Resist, I was about to say Ghost Resist Pixie. Pixie's a type. Pixie's a brand new type. Ghost Resist Fairy, I think. Pretty sure it does. I'm not sure. I think it does. Right? It does? Right? I don't know. I know Fire Resist Fairy, so that's one that's resisted, and then if Ghost resist it, that's 4 times resistant, and it's not fun. It's not fun to do that. It's really not fun. Also, if he swaps out, then Jolteon can come in and clean things up. If he stays in, then Jolteon can take a quick attack and clean things up. So it's fine. We win this thing either way. It actually went down to be a lot closer than I thought it would be. I thought Mega Sharpedo would be enough to sweep him, but obviously is not enough to sweep him. So yeah, that happened. That definitely happened. He's definitely thinking about his move. Just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. That's fine. It's not gonna take us out. It's gonna do about half. He's actually going to do under half. He's going to get the special defense drop. The Hax. The Hax is so real. The Hax is so real. And we're going to Shadow Ball. We're going to take out the Chandelure. And unless this Pinsir is carrying Rest, which I really hope it's not carrying Rest, then I think we do have this. I think we have this unless this Pinsir carries Rest. Also, does the Pinsir return Knockout Sylveon from where we are right now? I think it does because we're not invested in defense pretty much at all. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball because why not? Why not? Also, I'm not even specs on Pixie Plate. So he's going to return. That is going to knock us out, so that kind of stinks. But Jolteon will be enough to outspeed him. And it's also going to be enough to take a quick attack because it is fairy boosted. Not fairy boosted, flying boosted. All these Fs in the flying and the fairy, I don't even know right now. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. It's going to be enough to knock him out. He doesn't even want to go for the return. He probably carries EQ, seeing maybe if I would misplay or something like that. So down goes the Pinsir, and that is a good game. Thank you so much for the battle. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to press that like button because I like down babble. I don't even know what I'm saying. That thumb down below means 11. I don't know what I'm saying right now. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. And have yourselves a good day. And until next time, have a nice trip.